Alright, this is a response to the question, would you date someone who has HIV? Man, it's a very deep subject, a very deep question, and a lot of people these days would probably very quickly say no. But I think it depends. I think it depends on a lot of things. It depends on, you know, how long have I been with this person before they told me, um, whether I knew this person for a very long time beforehand. But if it was probably just some random person that I just met and they were to tell me, hey, before this goes any further, I want you to know, I would probably stay their friend out of respect for the fact that they were honest enough to tell me. But would I honestly open myself up to the possibility of contracting that? I don't know. I honestly couldn't say what I would do in that situation unless I was in that situation. I think a lot of things can vary your decision. A lot of things could cloud your mindset. So I don't know. I think I would have to be in that situation personally to say yes or no. Now, if I was probably, 20, 21 back in those days, I would probably say no right away. Like I heard another gentleman say out in his response video. But as of right now, me being 27, and first of all, I'm married anyway, so if my husband was to come home and say, hey, I found out that I have HIV, I think I would lose my mind, first of all, because for one, I know I don't have it because I get tested regularly. So then that means he had to have been stepping outside the marriage to get HIV. So I think a lot of things would uh, have to be going on in order for me to make a choice like that. But no, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it all depends on the circumstances. Um, and uh, that's it's just a really difficult question to answer because you don't know until you're put in that situation. I guess a lot of people say no right away. I don't want to put my health at risk, blah blah blah. But think about it. That person needs love just as well as you do. That doesn't mean that you have to have sex with that person. You guys could be practicing abstinence. There's it's a really tough question. So I guess for now that's it. Uh, Dion, thank you for posing that question because that is really something to think about. And I think a lot of people should actually take the time to sit out and think about a question like that because you never know if you're going to be put in that situation, or you never know if you actually do have HIV and just are too scared to get tested. And this is even more time for people to start getting tested for things like that because you don't know. You don't. So, good question, Dion. And to the guy who's did a video response who's in the airport, I really liked your way of thinking on your response. And yes, what if you have dated someone already who's had HIV and you didn't know it and they didn't know it, or vice versa? It's a good topic. I think we should start doing more questions like this that are going to actually get people thinking and start getting themselves tested and start worrying about things like that because I don't think enough people do nowadays.